All right, Meteorologist Zac Scott here. I want to give you the latest update on the tropics as we have the new information coming out from the National Hurricane Center as of 7 a.m. And again, all focus is going to be on Laura. One last little update here on Marco. Marco has continued to just weaken here overnight and this morning, now becoming an area of low pressure. Did move on shore yesterday evening, that's Monday evening, around the mouth of the Mississippi as a tropical storm. All it's basically going to do is shift off towards the west and just aid in increasing tropical moisture across the entire region, even as far west as us here in central Texas in the I-35 corridor. Again, we continue to watch now Tropical Storm Laura with the 7 a.m. update just below hurricane status, even though the icon on here is updating as a hurricane. The latest numbers I'm seeing are the winds are around 70 miles per hour, so that's 4 miles per hour, just shy of a hurricane. Nonetheless, expected to become a hurricane as we go through your Tuesday. The steering flow very clear here. High pressure is nudging Tropical Storm Laura, which is a large storm, off towards the northwest. You can see the clouds on the backside of this storm being pressed and forced to the west and making that sharp gradient from clouds to no clouds there in western Cuba. All right, continuing to take this track and shift it off towards the west. Model guidance has been in great agreement here over the last 24 hours, bringing it into the upper Texas coast and far western Louisiana. And there is still the chance this could shift a little bit further west. Again, it's for us here in central Texas, the further west it shifts into the Texas coast, that means we have a little better shot of getting some showers as far west as I-35. If it stays further east into Louisiana, we're warmer and we're drier here. Nonetheless, this is going to be a serious storm impacting parts of the Texas and Louisiana coast all the way up into the Arklatex. And it does look like landfall is scheduled for overnight Wednesday, early Wednesday morning, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And the Hurricane Center making some big changes and upgrades here overnight, as now expecting Laura to increase and intensify into a strong hurricane. We're talking about major category. That is a Category 3 hurricane, a low end, but still very much dangerous Category 3 possible, making landfall around the Beaumont, Texas, Lake Charles area. As far as winds go, as far west as I-35, a low chance we could see some low-end tropical storm force winds. Obviously, the greater winds are going to be closer to the center of the storm. Hurricane force winds will be basically right around the eye of the storm, but certainly the impacts of this are going to be felt wide and far across the eastern half of Texas and probably most of Louisiana. Model guidance shifting it a little west here in the last couple of runs this morning. So, hey, don't let your guard down as far west as Houston. We could still see this very strong, intense storm moving onshore. Of course, all of Louisiana coast on that east side and northeast side, and that's really the more dangerous side. You get the higher storm surges. Talking 7 to 11 feet there across a good portion of the Louisiana coast, 2 to 6 feet for the upper Texas coast. If this shifts west, and there is a good chance it could do that, then we would see storm surge going up for more of the east upper Texas coastline. Hurricane wind scale, again, now we're looking at the possibility of a low-end Category 3 major hurricane moving onshore. That's devastating damage likely to occur. That's the actual verbiage there from the National Hurricane Center. And if you're wondering, we haven't even hit the peak yet. September 10th is the peak of the hurricane season in the Atlantic Basin. We'll continue to keep you updated as, again, tropical storm and expected to be Hurricane Laura moving closer to the northwest Gulf Coast states.